Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already... Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to...
And he shoots! Kiko Femenia. Getafe looking to pass their way through. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Lobotka. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Borja Mayoral. Neither side yet able to find the net. Højlund. De Bruyne. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Getafe look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's having a good look here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
He's gone direct. And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Borja Mayoral.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kiko Femenia. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes short and sharp. Very nicely done. Out towards the flank. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Borja Mayoral. Played out wide. Pinches it off him. He's in a great position here. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Aimed in towards the centre.
I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Di Lorenzo. Now De Bruyne. And it's Di Lorenzo. And it's De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Borja Mayoral. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass. He's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Diego Rico. He has found the way through. Now the cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Can he get onto this? Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Hoyland. And he opts to go forward. Diego Rico. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's found a way past. Big chance! Cleared without complication. Just about up to the hour now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has not gone well. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Getafe appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's McTominay. That is good alertness.
Could move up a gear here.
Diego Rico.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played.
Lukaku. And he's being shifted off it.
75 minutes played. Borja Mayoral
Thinks about the shot.
good read, needed to be.
That's going to go a long way.
And here's Juanmi. Juanmi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Juanmi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Drives it, climbs up big! And that has been clubbed away. Højlund absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now this could be a chance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Elmas unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
McTominay.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. McTominay spots it and intercepts. And here's Juanmi. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Tries a shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Back would it go?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And what a finish that might have been.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Serán sustituidos por
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
el dorsal 10.
Nicely weighted ball.
Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
A header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Satriano really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Getafe can make their change now with a break in play.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 12.
And it's Gilmore. Well, that's an excellent interception. Satriano.
That is ended up in no man's land.
McTominay. Now Oliveira.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Elmas puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Leon.
Mario Martin.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Juan Mi.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, well played. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Politano.
In with the challenge.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now there's a chance, surely! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Knocks it out wide.
He's found the way through. That is lovely.
Cross needs to be good.
Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Lukaku.
Looking to play him in.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he shoots! There it is! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Getafe make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kiko Femenia engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Getafe look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spinazzola. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Borja Mayoral. And he's on his way! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Getafe are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Half an hour played now. Anguissa. So, what can they make of this? Always onto this. Kiko Femenia. And here's the chance to counter. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a throw-in. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Kiko Femenia. That's a good ball out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Pinches it off him. Clipped into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a good ball.
Knocks it out wide.
Looking to go deep. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
De Bruyne.
It's Lobotka.
Looking for options for movement. Højlund! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 7.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Borja Mayoral drives, shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And it's Juanmi. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Politano. Aims beyond the defence. And he's found a way past. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Borja Mayoral, well read, and the danger is averted.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
McTominay. Getafe are looking to break at pace. And it's Juanmi. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Gilmore. Elmas. Politano receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Diego Rico could try cutting inside here. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Lofted upfield. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Højlund. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Knocks it into space.
There's the shot!
He should have put that one away.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Just 5 minutes left. Looking tidy in possession here.
Højlund really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now there's a fine ball. Elmas. McTominay. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A mere formality. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...